Barbara Streisand. Barbara Streisand.
So the first thing I want to say is we had so much fun making this game. It really was enjoyable. We all love dancing and it's a real party game.
One of the main production challenges was that we had to take something as subjective as dance and develop a fun and intuitive game around it. We used everything from rapid prototyping to user feedback tests to help focus our development of the game.
One of the things that we knew we wanted to achieve was an authenticity in the dance moves, working with professional dancers and choreographers, often using some of the dance moves that you would see in the music video. But of course, on top of that, we needed the game to be accessible, especially on the easiest levels. We wanted people to be able to pick up the controller at a party and play straight away.
So the biggest challenges for creating this scoring system for the game was essentially two phases. First phase was creating an algorithm that can compare the dance moves from any player against the predetermined choreographers. And secondly, comparing that against anything that a player can put in via the custom routine mode.
So one of the things we always knew was going to be difficult was how we're going to transcribe the dances. Fortunately, with some help from the code team, we were able to capture the move data on the shoe to the actual dances. So what you're playing in the game is exactly what happened on the day.
In terms of the game's art direction, there were two main visual considerations. Firstly, the dancers. We needed strong, bold, readable silhouettes to aid the in-game experience. This was then balanced with our background videos, which were essentially visual metronomes, emphasising the tempo and the pace of the given song.
I'd say the differences between dancing on this game and a performance is that this is more of a mental thing as opposed to just the dance itself, because you have to remember 3 different versions of like the same routine. So everything needs to be precise and you need to be really in tune with your partner.
Our plans for additional content are to have many more routines available for download on the PlayStation Store from launch and throughout the next year.
In terms of how we went about making the game, we created ourselves a project target. At the centre of the target was fun dancing. We knew that was the most important piece of the puzzle. The second layer, social and party play, so the game would be played in a social atmosphere. And the third layer was all about great music. And we knew whenever we talked about any aspects of the game, it had to hit all the parts of that target.